Welcome to the Mother-Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. Happy March 4th, and as you can see, we are celebrating Mardi Gras with ourselves. I think that they did it online this year, right? The one in
I see people actively on Bourbon Street right now.
But is it the official? So like when I go to the Mardi Gras, I'm going there because I want to see the Zulu Nation, people in the parade. So maybe Mardi Gras and all the food and all the excitement, but I don't think there's an active parade.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Because they were saying the parade was going to be on TV this weekend.
That's all I see on my timeline on Instagram is people.
Because it goes on for several weeks. Like today is probably the beginning of. I think he said, like this week is the beginning of the Mardi Gras, but it goes on for a while because there's even several days that the kids are out of school because it's like a real holiday in Louisiana. But I would tell you now, if you've never gone to the Mardi Gras, go. But before we get started, we are going to celebrate a very interesting holiday, and it's Employee Appreciation Day. And it's always going to be, by the way, the first Friday in March. So if you are a small business owner or a company owner, definitely you want to do something for small business appreciation. I tell you, this mask is itching my face. It's all the little feathers and everything. But you ever been to Mardi Gras, Angie? Like actively to a parade? And I'm not talking about like going to Mardi Gras in Galveston or going to Mardi Gras events. I'm talking about, have you been on Bourbon Street to see the Zulu Nation and all of the school bands like Southern and Grambling and all of them doing the party?
No.
Oh, let me tell you something.
I've been for Bayou Classic, but no.
That's what I'm saying. I know you've been to other stuff, but there's something very unique about Mardi Gras. Tell me some of the traditions that you heard about Mardi Gras and things that people can keep in mind as they celebrate Mardi Gras.
I know for sure the king cake.
Remember one year you bugged me to death about trying king cake, and I'm just like,
it says
I didn't understand all about the baby in there and all that.
Oh, here it is right here. It says the concept of a king cake comes from the French galette de roi, I guess.
Oh.
Today's New Orleans king cake looks like their French counterparts. A plastic baby is placed inside of the cake, and tradition dictates that whoever is given the piece of cake with the baby inside must buy the next cake or throw the next party.
Oh, so it kind of could be like a little game. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say like that's the next person that's gonna have a baby or something.
Yeah, and then of course, like we said, the parades are
I go
tradition.
For the
signature
parades.
throws, the beads.
And look, didn't even have to show any boobs or anything. We just got a good last year, I guess I would say in 2019, right before the pandemic in February, everything, went to, where about March. But in February, we had just come back. Actually, me and Peyton, we had just come back from the parade. And, everybody told us, don't go to the parade. Y'all are going to get COVID. And I was like, you're not going to curse my life. So we went to the parade. We had a wonderful time. We were literally, you know how when you're lining up for the parade, we were literally on that second row. Like there was a row of people, and then we were the second ones. There was nobody too tall in front of us. We were catching all the beats. We went with Peyton's friend too. She came along, and she got as much beats as I have on and you have on together. So these are my 2020 February Mardi Gras actual beads. This is actually my favorite one right here, and it's the one that has the New Orleans symbol on it. So it is my favorite. So I'm glad that I was gifted and given all of these beads. So I thought it would be fun to do a showcase on this today because I've collected these beads from that one event and I'm never going to throw them away. I'm going to figure out a way to get them hung somewhere in the house or in the office or something so that I can look at these, because these beads do bring you joy. It's kind of funny how beads bring you joy. And, I will say, Angie, when I went to Mardi Gras the first time, I probably was about 23 or 24, and there was some shenanigans going on to get those beads. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't get this many beads, but I got a lot of beads because we went to a lot of the nighttime events. And, you see all the beads we have on, right? Raise yours like this a little.
You got some feathers on your face.
I know. I can feel them. Yeah. I can feel them scratching me. But we have
Oh,
even more beads that we caught in 2020. I love the vibrancy of the colors. I love the
and that's a
excitement of,
tradition. Yeah,
yes, a
colors.
tradition. And so when I was in my 20s, I used to hang about 4 or 5 of them from the little rear view mirror in the inside the car, because it just was so fun. You know, kind of like you have your Gucci Man air freshener.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of fun and funny for you. I know some people who hang like a CD in their car because you know they like to
Or
that
those fuzzy dice
and all that stuff. So that's how I feel about this. Now the mask, of course, we got from the $1.25 tree. And they had so many of them. I collected them because I thought, okay, there may not be a live parade this year, but by 2023, I hope that it's back on and popping and we can get in our traditional. Because I even have a little a little mini skirt that's made out of like the what do I call that stuff? The see-through stuff. You know, I like those
tutu,
yeah, like little tulle. I have a little mini skirt that I bought when I was on Canal Street when I was there in 2020. And it's one that is so short that you have to wear that with some tights up under it, or all your business gonna be in the world. So to keep my business at the world, I of course wear tights with mine under it, and I have a purple shirt with the bead colors and stuff on it. So when I go, I like to play it 100%, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna go to some type of traditional type of event or something, I'm going at 100%. So if I'm going to something like a Mardi Gras, I'm gonna dress the occasion. If I'm going to something like Buy Your Classic, I'm gonna dress the occasion because I had fun. I only went to Buy Your Classic twice in my life. Once was when I was in my 20s, of course, and that was amazing. I didn't go to Buy Your Classic weekend again until I took your cousin Missy to Lil Boosie's concert, and it happened to be Buy Your Classic weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was really awesome to be able to be down there and to go to the concert. I had been wanting to go to one. It was on like the bucket list of things to do, just to accept all the shenanigans and all of the debauchery and just everything that was going to be going on. We had a really, really great time going to the concert and driving back, you know, to where we needed to be. But I love the thought of New Orleans. Honestly, I honestly feel like I wish that Houston had some type of staple parade type of thing. Of course, we used to do the parade for Thanksgiving, but that's typically a Macy's parade thing that they do in New York. So you would want to go to New York for that and New Year's Eve and all that. I would love for Houston to have some type of, I know we have the rodeo. I got it, but it ain't like this.
Yeah, like there's not.
It ain't like this.
I mean, they might have the one in Galveston, the Mardi Gras one, but
yeah, they do. But it's still, if you're gonna go to Mardi Gras, where you going?
New Orleans.
If you're going to Carnival, where you going?
The islands.
Yes, you're going to Trinidad or something like that. You're going to Brazil or something like that. You're not gonna do. Now, I do understand that in about 2 weeks, Carnival is gonna be actually in New Orleans. I mean, if I couldn't get out of this, you know, the country because of all the things that are going on, I would settle for New Orleans because I know it's gonna be pure crazy and excitement. I know it already. Because there are some things that I've gone to in Louisiana that I have on video that I feel almost like I'm gonna be arrested for having it on video. It's that bad. It's that interesting. It's that crazy. I mean, like you could be driving your car along and you just see people, I can't even say what they'll be doing. Nothing that y'all probably think of saying, but just things that are just unacceptable that you could see in any club that you would go to today. But we just really wanted to make sure think about if there's anything else you want to say about Mardi Gras that's a tradition, but we just really wanted to give our piece and time to celebrate, you know, for Mardi Gras and to just kind of dress in that Mardi Gras way to just show that we really wish we could be there. It was on our list to go this year. And then after we started really looking into it and they kept saying, you know, no, we're going to air it on TV just to be safe. And we'd rather do that than go and be able to go another year to actually do the event than to have it and then escalate the numbers for, you know, people getting sick. So I love that they did that because again, when we went in 2020 in February, they were just starting to talk about something was going on, but there wasn't the big it's, you know, whatever it is, and that people are getting sick. We were told, like I said, not to go, but I was like, I'm going. I haven't been in a long time. I'm going. So I'm really glad that we actually went and that we're going to just gear our minds up for next year in February or March to be able to go. The dates change. Sometimes it starts the end of February and goes through March, or sometimes like now it started this week and it's going to go through first couple of weeks in March. But the actual parade, if you were going to go to that, start looking at when the dates are for it. I promise you when it's over, If you go to Google and you type in Mardi Gras 2023, you can already mark the dates on your calendar, because I too had it on my calendar. So I always look up things in advance. Like, I was minding my own business the other night, girl, and guess what I did? I Googled the calendar for all the carnivals, and I just sat there and weeped. Not literally, but figuratively, like, I wish I could go to Trinidad. I wish I could go to, Brazil, or just somewhere to participate. Like,
I want to go to St. Thomas.
Yeah, I've been there. It's nice. Yeah, all of those were listed for when it's coming to Bahamas and all that. I already got my outfit picked out of what I'm wearing.
I think I have an idea of how I want mine's done, or how I want it to look when I wear it. But
yeah. I already know who's gonna sew it for me. It's not gonna be scantily clad, but it's gonna be very sexy and age appropriate for me.
Yeah.
But just awesome. And I already know what the back part is gonna look like, because when they do the back part with this part like that, it's like wearing those wing things where you had a strap that comes across.
Yeah.
I already know from head to toe what I'm wearing. I already actually have the sandals in the closet. I already know what shoes I'm wearing. I have those used to call them Jesus sandals.
But I have
Jerusalem sandals. I have those.
Gladiator sandals.
Gladiators. Yeah. I bought those specifically for Carnival, because if you're on your feet all day and you're in a parade or whatever, you need at least some comfortable shoes. So I felt like it would be important to celebrate this holiday, especially because my mother was born and raised in Monroe, Louisiana. So the
318.
Yeah. So the boots. How you know?
Girl, continue.
I was like, you done threw me off, because Baton Rouge is 225. So I'm like,
yeah, no, I was gonna say
that. But yeah, so the roots that we have in our family from Louisiana, I feel like, hey, I would be okay to celebrate this holiday as a important staple, because I have that blood in me. So it's like, a lot
of people say Louisiana.
That's Louisiana. Right. Yeah, that's fancy right there. It's like, it's kind of like when they say, you coming to the funeral? They don't even spell out the whole funeral. It's like, you coming to the funeral?
F-U-N-E.
Yeah, F-U-N-E. And Louisiana, like, that's as much as we can give you right now. So, you heard what I said as soon as I put this on. I said, ooh, Geechee. It was like, yeah, I'll tell you this. Peyton loves the Louisiana twang, the French and Creole mixture that they have. I always wished I had like that little French and Creole twang.
I was talking on Waterboy.
Yeah, no, that right there was
that's too bootleg for real.
That was bootleg. But I always wanted that French, that Creole French, not French, because I took French in high school and aced it and thought it was really cool. But after I was done with it, I said, it's not a language that I care to speak. But the Creole French, I think it's a very sexy language.
Because all of my Spanish friends, and I did French for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to sign language. But all my Spanish friends, they were telling me how similar it is. So if I would have done Spanish and middle school and did French in high school, I would have aced it. But yeah, I feel like my French teacher just kept me in there because she liked saying my name. I was the only French name in there.
And I've heard people, especially the women, I've heard them speak Creole, and you really almost don't understand what they're saying. It's very it's almost like broken language of French or something. I think it's sexy, especially when you're around people who don't speak it. They, I like it. I'd have heard some people say they don't like it. It sounds like this or whatever. And I'm like, you have no roots, so you don't care about it. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. You sound like you're going to the fume. But anyway, anything else that's a tradition of Mardi Gras? I wonder what year it started and what kicked it off, and when I say kicked it off, like, who started this tradition and why?
1900s.
Looking over there, Peyton, because she's staring at us because she's jealous. Okay, so what's the year?
It says early 1900s.
Okay, does it say why it started? Like, what were they celebrating? Like freedom or
the parades and all that stuff? Mardi Gras, I guess cruise are social organizations that host balls or put up
right, which is the Zulu Nation.
Season.
Yeah.
Some crews have open membership, while others are highly exclusive and secretive. They can be organized by neighborhoods.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that, because the parades, when I tell you, they they really hype
That's
you up and
awesome.
excite you and everything. It's really cool. So continue to watch this video to the end because I'm going to attach a video of some of the excitement and action that we had at the Mardi Gras. You'll get to see us catching the beach. You'll get to see the Zulu Nation and all of the schools, you know, passing through. So make sure you watch the video to the end. And when I say the end, I mean after we give our closing right here, watch it after that. Don't miss out on that, because especially if you've never been to a Mardi Gras, we'll give you a little insight into an actual Mardi Gras. So that's our show for today. And make sure they do what, Angie?
Keep liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Mother Daughter Ish. Definitely keep commenting because we're seeing the email notifications. But yes, keep liking, turning notifications on, share, all that good stuff.
And thank you for those that have already done that for us. We appreciate you taking time to listen to what we have to say, and especially with our new Friday show incorporated. Thank you for watching our show, and bye for now.
Bye.